Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is RJV Sheth and let's get started with today's video. I've never done this type of video before, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be letting the TBR jar prompts choose my July TBR, okay? I don't have a jar, so I'm going to be using a mug, but besides that, I'm very excited for today's video and let's get started, okay? We are going to be picking like 6 to 7 prompts. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's pick one from the absolute bottom. Okay, let's pick this. You can see it before I do. Okay. Continue a book series. Okay. So, which series am I in the middle of? Let me open my notes up. We could read. Okay. I know which book I'm going to be picking. Okay, we could read The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. I'm in the middle of that trilogy. That is the second book. I won't be telling you the summary of that book because, of course, it would be spoilers for the first book. The first book ended on such a cliffhanger. Definitely very excited for this book. So, the first book on our July TBR is The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, okay? So, Kingdom of Copper. Okay, so now let's pick the second prompt. Again, from the absolute bottom. You can see it first. Is it like this? Yeah. Okay. A book from my Kindle. Most of these books are going to be from my Kindle. So this is kind of like a free pick. So I could pick any book I want. Yeah, I'm definitely up for that. So the book I'm going to be picking is, I know what I'm going to pick. Yeah, Before the Coffee Gets Old by, I don't know how to pronounce the author's name, but I will try. Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Okay, this is like a very popular book series. It's like a literary fiction, that is what I think. Let me tell you the summary of this book, okay? I have filmed this video like 3-4 times, guys. The first time my AC was on. The second time my camera did not have battery. The third time again no battery. So yeah. Before the Coffee Gets Old, it has 3.4 rating. Not 3.4, 4.3. Okay, so in a cozy back alley in Tokyo, there is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. Prepare to meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-traveling offer in order to confront the man who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has been taken by the Alzheimer's disease, see their sister one last time and meet their daughter they never got the chance to know. But the journey into the past does not come without risks. Customers must sit in a particular seat. They cannot leave the cafe. And finally, before they return to the present, oh no, not they must return to the present before the coffee gets old. So the second book on our July TBR is Before the Coffee Gets Old. Okay, let me write it down. Before the coffee, so I don't forget. Okay. The third prompt is, you can see it first obviously. This is such a long one. Okay. Book with a number in the title. I think I know what I'm going to pick. Yeah, let's pick that, okay? So the book I'm going to be picking is Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh. I recently just read Saving 6 in a video where I see how many 5 stars I can find in a week. I want to tell you the summary of Redeeming 6 again because of spoilers for Saving 6. It's an interconnected standalone series where there are like two books for every character. This book is about Joey and Aoife. The book ended on a cliffhanger. I rated Saving 6 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. Not my favorite. So, Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh is going to be our third book for the July TBR. Now, let's pick the fourth book prompt. I feel like I want to try 7 prompts. Just, I don't know. book without letter E in it. So a book without the letter E in the title. This is going to be hard. Blood over bright hair. No, it has E. That's not my. I've read it. I've not read the first book in this series. I just thought of a book. The book's name is Just Last Night by Fari McFarlane. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but it does not have an E in it. I'm so excited for this. Haley fam raves about this book so much. So let me tell you the summary of this book. Eve, Justin, Susie, and Ed have been friends since they were teenagers. Now in their 30s, the four are as close as ever. Thursday night bar trivia is sacred, and Evie is still secretly in love with Ed. Maybe she should have moved on by now, but she can't stop thinking about what could have been. And she knows Ed still thinks about it too. And then in an instant, their lives are changed forever. In the aftermath, Eve's world is upended as stunning secrets are revealed. She begins to wonder if she really knew her friends as well as she thought. And when someone from the past comes back into her life, Eve's future veers into a surprising new direction. They say every love story starts with a single moment. What if it was just last night? Okay, very excited for this book. So, the fourth book on our July TBR is Just Last Night by Mari Fari McFarlane. This TBR is for the books that I will be reading in videos, so I could read other books when I have free time or when I'm not filming videos, okay? Okay, now let's pick the fifth prompt. It's a very short prompt. I don't know what I've written it, but you can see first. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Book with a white title. Okay. I'm getting very weird prompts today, but I'm enjoying the TBR. So one option, I know what one option is. Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. I don't know. Let's see what it is about. It has a white title, so. Okay. I Am Shadow. Vasily Morin was once a dancer in King Ilian's court until he framed her for murder. Barely surviving 2 years in the dungeons, she suddenly called to face her king. He offers her a deal, become his spy at the month-long royal gathering and he'll grant her freedom. As Ilian's orders grow bloody and dangerous, forcing her to harm and betray those around her, Vasily discovers the monster she serves may be aligned with a bigger monster, one far closer to home. With her world threatened, Vasily enlists the help of Ilian's brother, the greatest adversary, the king of the East. As the rivalry between brothers escalates with Vasily caught in the middle, the truth of her past comes to light. If she wants to survive, she must decide who to trust, who to fight for, and how much of her soul she's willing to damn in the process. This only has 38 ratings, and I saw a review of it on Goodreads which was like 5 stars, so I immediately downloaded the book. So, and this has a white title. So yeah, the fifth book on our July TBR could be Dance of Lies or Shield of Sparrows by Devony Perry. Actually, I feel like I will do Dance of Lies and I could do Shield of Sparrows if I get another chance for any prompt like that, okay? Okay guys, let's pick the sixth prompt for this video. I'm absolutely picking it up from the bottom. Okay, you can see it before I do. This is a very short prompt, okay? But I've written too much. Oh my god, you won't believe just what happened. Last book you have bought or downloaded. The last book I bought was Sunrise on the Reaping. I already read that. So the last book I downloaded on my Kindle is Shield of Sparrows by Devony Perry. Oh my god, this TBR is going amazingly. So, the sixth book on our July TBR is going to be Shield of Sparrows. Let me tell you what the book is about, okay? I'm loving this TBR so much. The gods sent monsters to the five kingdoms to remind mortals they must kneel. I've spent my life kneeling to their will and to my father's. As a princess, my only duty is to wear the crown and obey the king. I was never meant to rule, never meant to fight, and I was never supposed to be the daughter who sealed an ancient treaty with her own blood. But that changed the fateful day I stepped into my father's throne room, the day a legendary monster hunter sailed to our shores, the day a prince ruined my life. Now I'm crossing treacherous lands beside a warrior who despises me as much as I despise him. Everyone wants me to be something I am not. A queen, a spy, a sacrifice. But what if I refused the role chosen for me? What if I made my own rules? What if there's power in being underestimated? And what if for the first time I reached for it? Yeah, so the sixth book on our July TBR is Shield of Sparrows. Let's pick one final prompt because I feel like that would be amazing. And it would end on a good note. Not that it is already on a good note because I've gotten almost all of the books that I wanted to read. So, we won't be able to do this because I don't know why, but I'm not able to open Goodreads on my computer right now. So, we will be putting that prompt back in. The prompt was actually Goodreads picks. So, let's pick another prompt. Okay. This is a long one. Oh, bro, are you kidding me? 600 pages or more. Well, we could always see books. So, what I am thinking is we will have to pick a fantasy books because usually romances or thrillers are not like 600 or something more. But let's see. Oh! Guys, I just thought of a book. Okay, let me see if it is more than 600. If it is more than 600 pages or not, okay? Let's see. The options are Billy Summers by Stephen King, and the book is 433 pages. How many pages is it on my Kindle? Because if it is more than that on my Kindle, then of course I will read it. Okay. Hopefully it is, but if it's not, well, that's just my luck. Yeah, it's 518 pages. So the other option was 11/22/63 by Billy Summers. Not by Billy Summers, by Stephen King. God. Okay, this book is 752 pages. Okay. So, I don't know anything about JSK. I've never heard anything about that. I've never read anything about that. But I'm excited to read it because I have been wanting to read a Stephen King book for a long time. So, let's see what this book is about. What if you could go back in time and change the course of history? What if the watershed moment you could change the JFK assassination? Oh, so it's actually JFK, not JSK, sorry. 11/22/63, the date that Kennedy was shot, unless ... King takes his protagonist, Jake Epping, a high school English teacher from Lisbon Falls, Maine 2011, on a fascinating journey back to 1958, from a world of mobile phones and iPods to a new world of Elvis and JFK, of Plymouth Fury, cards and Lindy Hopping, of a troubled loner named Lee Harvey Oswald, and a beautiful high school librarian named Sadie Dunhill, who becomes the love of Jake's life, a life that transgresses all the normal rules of time. With extraordinary imaginative power, King weaves a social, political, and popular culture of his baby boom American generation into a devastating exercise in escalating suspense. Okay, so the seventh and final book on my July TBR is 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Okay, so let me tell you all the books that are on my TBR and how we got them. So, the first book I picked was Kingdom of Copper, and I picked that because I got the prompt. Where is the prompt? Continue a book series. So, Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. Then, the next prompt was Before the Coffee Gets Old. And why did I pick that? Book from a Kindle. Book from my Kindle. So, Before the Coffee Gets Old. That is the second book. Then the third is Redeeming Six. I chose that because of I chose Redeeming 6 because it has a number in the title. So, Redeeming 6 for that, the third book on our July TBR. The fourth is Just Last Night by Fari McFarlane, and that because a book without E in the cover or E in the title of the book. Then the next is Dance of Lies. I chose that because it has a white title. Yeah. The sixth book was Shield of Sparrows because that is the last book I downloaded on my Kindle. And the last and seventh book is 11/22/63. I chose that because it has 600 pages or more. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you liked this video. If you liked watching this video, comment down below what is on your July TBR, and if you want to see more videos like this, comment which emoji could you comment? Comment the number 6 to let me know that you watched till the end of the video. And that's all for today's video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I love you all.